Hello everybody, we are running. We are running the stream. I'm doing the thing, I'm doing it. Wait, let me put the camera in like a non-revealing position. Boom! Hi everyone, how are you all doing? That's my Discord? That's private, you guys aren't allowed to see that. We're doing great, already off to a great start. Hi, how are you all today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the new pack, baby. I'm part of the early access club. That was hard. I am. Yeah, we'll get into it. First things first. Welcome to. Good morning. Apparently. Welcome, Eben. Welcome George Bennett, welcome Olaf Finn, welcome Penguin Boy, Elephant Puppet, Gaming Giraffe or Noabo, Jody Oliver, Marvin Banj, and Brent's Wild World, my bad. How are you all doing today? I am very tired, and that's going to, hello Mr. Dark Lemon Man. That is some Stardew music. Was that some Stardew? Yes, we are playing Stardew Valley music. What else? The pack doesn't have music in it. Spoilers. Like all the pack has is the trader music. So hey Elegant Duck. So we're playing some Stardew Valley, which is the reason that this project exists, because I was sitting in the car listening to the Stardew Valley soundtrack. I was like, man, I want to make a zoo in autumn. And that's how the idea of Ecopark Lindow started. For a while I've been wanting to make like a more low budget zoo. Which let's just do the reveal. This is what we got so far. It's not a lot. I got very little to show, but for a while we wanted to do a lower budget zoo, which actually Ecopark back in the day was meant to be. Ecopark was meant to be this small, low budget zoo, and then it turned into this small, way too high budget zoo because I was just trying to figure out how far I could push the game. So now we're gonna do an actual low budget zoo, is the idea. We're probably gonna do stuff that some people will say isn't low budget. Because today I was looking up like how much rocks cost. You know, just like big rocks. Like a 1 meter rock. It costs like 500 euros. That's not cheap. Gee, if I think about like Beekse Berg's recent expansions with how much rock work there's in there, it's crazy how much that must have cost. Anywho, welcome to Ecopark Lindow. So the idea kind of came together of wanting to make a zoo in autumn and a low budget cozy vibe zoo. The main inspiration of this zoo is going to be Fauna Park Flaquet, but then we're going to give it a bit more space. First of all, the space I've picked out is rather large actually, and we're going to give it just a little bit more planning. Let's see, let's try not to insult this zoo. I don't know, Fauna Park is a lovely zoo. It has very nice vibes, but it's very kind of mashed together sort of a feeling is what I get when I walk around there. It's also very not wheelchair accessible, which is something that I do strive to have in this project. Maybe not everywhere, because there is some things I want to build that's taken inspiration from other zoos that yeah, basically I want to do one thing from T-Park Noordhoorn, which is this very thin rickety bridge, which I don't think would be very nice for wheelchair users. But we're getting off track. Presumably we're not in the Netherlands with those mountains. We are wherever we want to be. So the main thing I wanted with this zoo is, because we're going for the autumn vibes, is I didn't want to do a temperate zoo. Just in general, I've never not done a temperate zoo. So I was like, let's veer out of that comfort zone just a little bit. So I tried out like a bunch of different biomes, just to see something that kind of has those autumn vibes. And I almost went for grasslands, but the dirt and the sand, it just wasn't good for what we're trying to do here. So I went for taiga, the taiga biome, because it has just this lighter grass that kind of fits that autumn vibe. I also do really quite like the dirt and stuff. That's good stuff for spoilers. And just in general, the and because it's taiga, of course we get the mountains to boot. So they're just there, but they're not necessarily what I wanted. I could have gone for a flat map, like the diorama map, and make that taiga, and then just make our backgrounds ourselves. But I mean, this background is quite lovely, if you ask me. So I don't know, we can work with it, if you ask me. This is fine. So I am going to probably use pretty Dutch-like infrastructure around here. I should make like a version of this bus that isn't too Dutch, so that it can be like used generally, because I still see people using like very old bus blueprints. But hey Crocs, also hey Leaf, hey Just Snowball, hey more people, meet people that are joining. We are in the magical land of somewhere. So because the road infrastructure that I've laid out here is something that I've just taken out of a Dutch place, because it's a 2-lane road for going in both ways, like 80 kilometers an hour, not miles. That would be way too fast. And then over here there's like a lane to merge into what's going to be the parking lot, and over here is going to be a bus stop as well, for the buses going the other way. So over here we need a little crossing where the people will not have the right of way, because it is an 80 kilometers an hour road. But that's just infrastructure stuff. That's boring. I thought about it, and that's about as far as that goes. So he seems to be very stuck in the Dutch theme in some way. You build what you know, especially for stuff like infrastructure and things like that. I don't care. Like, I want to make zoos, and this is just here for like aesthetic purposes, so I don't really care too much about the country and stuff. Anyway, we do have a road or a path that goes from the bus stop to the entrance, and on the side we have a little sheep enclosure over here. So we've got our first animal of the pack. We got these Suffolk sheep. Yeah, you wouldn't notice I was Dutch, would you? But yeah, we got the Suffolk sheep, and we also got just some of the ideas that I want to persist with this zoo, which is autumn vibes. We also have some custom. We have some trees where I've just jammed some autumny trees into them to make them look like they're transitioning, and then of course we've got the leaves on the ground, which is looking very, very cool. Oh, hey, Jamie, good to see you here as well. So yeah, we got cool stuff. And then, yeah, rather simple enclosure. Of course, this needs more detailing. I saw the other day someone complimenting me on how I can make my empty exhibits look so nice, and I'm like, that's not how I would describe myself. I really struggle with that, but we'll see how we'll do with this one. So one issue with this is that people are walking to the entrance, and then they're walking back to the sheep to view them. And that's causing major congestion because this path is a mess. So we'll fix that maybe at some point. I'm not going to bother with that too much, because then we got to the entrance. And this entrance, it's half based on Fauna Park Vlakke. It's half based on this place, Stichting Klein Dierpark Het Hertenkamp, which was this super small zoo that I drove all the way. Look at where this is located, right? It's in the freaking tippity top of the Netherlands. I drove all the way out there because I heard there was a zoo here, and I come there and it's like one meerkat exhibit and a bunch of sheep, and that was the zoo. So I was mildly disappointed, but it was a volunteer-run place. They had just moved location here, and they had started out building the zoo. So in a few years, this will maybe be a cute zoo. But until then, this is what it is. And, you've got the cute little buildings. And what's cool about this is that we once built this thing, right, for Ecopark. So this is kind of the style that I want to persist throughout this zoo. I don't know if we're going to build one of these buildings today, but this is kind of the style that I want for the entrance and for the backstage buildings in this farm area. We're going to use this type of wood, and we're going to use the gutter roof because that looks better than the real roof, and we can make it any shape we want. So there's a lot more freedom there. It was nice to get the leaf litter pieces. Yes. Oh, I couldn't tell. It's not like he told us he's Dutch, recreated Dutch zoo, and all the other stuff is Dutch. How's everyone's day going? Pretty well. Hi, F1 Puppet. Good to see you here too. So, yes, we have Stardew Valley music in the background. So yeah, past the entrance, I have no real plan. I have made a couple of fences based on some of the zoos that we saw in the farm barnyard area inspiration video. Hey, Forge. So we can put these down to make some quick exhibits, hopefully. I had this idea for a goat enclosure that's like a walkthrough thing, but I kind of want to do something different because I realized pretty soon as I started building here that the people don't really care when they're in a animal encounter enclosure. At least that's what it seems to me to be the case, because I put up like a fence yesterday, and let's just put up a fence just kind of willy-nilly. I don't really care. So say we have, because what I wanted to do with the goat enclosure, oh no it's not good. What I wanted to do with the goat enclosure was to have a separate area where the goats can get away from the people, right? But as I was playing yesterday, the people seem to just walk through that fence. And they're not doing it now. Maybe it's not a problem. Yesterday they were just ignoring it completely. So I guess we don't have to worry about that. Oh well, then maybe I can do an enclosure like this. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like the petting zoo mechanic works best if we just make something like the petting zoo of Zoo Wuppertal. If we actually just let's duplicate this. Let's go to Der Grüne Zoo Wuppertal. Yes. Because then I can show it in the Junior Zoo. So it's just a big area with a gate, and that's the petting zoo area. I think that will work best somehow. I don't know why, and I think I can make that work pretty well as well. Because what I want to have is over here have a little terrace with a playground and stuff, and then to the side of that we can have the goat area where people can just walk in and out and stuff. I'm thinking of moving the barn to like over here-ish and opening that up to make like the barn of Zuma Lebenswelt. If you saw the real life inspiration video, you might remember it was a pretty big barn. And we'll be able to make that in such a way that the people can kind of like walk through the center of that. Kind of like that. And we'll have kind of enclosures all the way around that. So, is it important that you call Wuppertal Zoo green? I mean, that's what it's called. It's the Grüne Zoo Wuppertal. But, so domestics only or exotic low-key ones as well? Great question. So my initial idea for Ecopark, before the pack was announced, was that it would be kind of like Fauna Park Flaké, where it's just small animals, low-budget zoo, stuff like that. But with the announcement of this pack, I thought it fit the idea pretty well that this would be started off as a petting zoo. So it would have been like Animal Farm Lindow instead. And as they grew, they started to kind of branch out to exotic animals as well. So we'll have like a small Europe area around. And I was thinking somewhere around here we can have the alpaca, which will be kind of the start of the South America area. So it starts with the farm animal alpaca, and after that you get into like a more zoo bit. So this will be kind of the farm bit, and over here we'll have more zoo-like stuff. And I don't know if I'll actually make it this big. The future will tell. I also don't know how much I'm going to work on this project now, because I do want to finish the Beekse still, but for the time being, this will be a nice thing to focus on and have some little distractions. So, will we see elephants? Probably not. That's a bit too... I do want to keep it semi-low budget. Nice wooden enclosures like you see at Barnyard Flake. Actually, just go to Pinterest. I don't want to see the extension. I just want Pinterest as is. You can see kind of... I didn't pin that much for this actually. But you can see like this is the type of stuff that they have at Barnyard Flake. Very simple. Is Beekse started with the new meerkat enclosure? I haven't been in a little bit. I hope so, because it was going to open spring this year. And spring is running out. So I give it 5 streams before Goran breaks the budget with something obscene. That's very much possible. I'm not saying it's a low budget. But yeah. So I don't really have that much plans yet. Like, we're gonna kind of figure stuff out as we're gonna watch the pack. You didn't respond to your DM last night. I'm so sorry. I was so busy with all sorts of stuff. Like, I've been so freaking busy. Oh, right. Sorry. I mean, that's your call. Crocs is building an aviary. I'd love to do a small budget zoo, but you have so many other projects. Yeah, that's the curse. But yeah, the only thing I really have planned out over here is that I want to have the Highland kettle on a thing with water over here, which is just ripped out of T-Park Northhorn basically, except that they have like a different kind of cow. Go and don't look down too much on your phones. Yeah, no, so basically, as we are, let's just chuck all the animals in here for now, so that we can have a look at them. But and then I'll tell you the story of Goran gets early access. So this was my first time. Why am I looking for llama? This was my first time getting early access, right? And I was super happy about it. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful to finally have this opportunity and stuff, because I've never really dared even asking it. And then this pack got announced, you know. I've also, every time a pack's released, I've always been like, yeah, I don't have time to make videos about it anyway. I don't need early access regardless. And this time I was like, yeah, you know, the pack got announced last Monday, and I was like, yeah, you know, why not? I can at least ask. So on Tuesday, I got the early access. Like, they immediately were like, yeah, sure. So that was cool. So then I had early access, and the moment I had early access, I realized, wait, I have a dinner on Tuesday. I'm going to an evening walk in the zoo on Friday. I'm going to the zoo all day on Saturday. I have a concert on Sunday. Oh crap, I only have like 2 days to actually make a video with the pack. So if the Beekse video seemed a little rushed, I apologize. It was. I did not think this entire situation through very well. Oh hey Otter Lord, if you place a no fence or any zoo fence in the animal encounter, does that stop guests? That's actually a really good question. It basically functions like the zookeeper navigation. I have never gotten early access before. I've gotten keys, like I've gotten the packs for free before. Like I feel like half the DLCs, no, less than half the DLCs. Most of the DLCs I've still had to pay for, and I totally would have paid for this one as well. But yeah, we got the basic disclaimer. But yeah, no, I've gotten keys since I started Ecopark. I guess the solar fences would stop people. Yeah, I don't think they would leave the habitat generally. But look at how small the cows are. That's my biggest... That's not my biggest complaint with them. My biggest complaint with them is that they're not as floofy as we would have hoped. But basically, if you want my opinion on the pack, just read Eben's opinion. Like, he made a great Twitter review. So just read that and leave out the fact that Eben hates petting zoos, and then you've basically got my opinion. Like, I don't dislike petting zoos. I quite enjoy them. I'm never too sure if I like them in zoos, but in general I do like them, and I like petting animals. So just look at the llama's fur. I'm all over the place. Hates. Yes. No, that's what you wrote. That's how I interpreted it. It is now fact. No, but the animals all look pretty fantastic. Especially the sheep and the llama. Did I say llama? Alpaca. Fire me. I'm really stupid. I'm very tired. I've sacrificed a lot of sleep. Not that much, but anyway. New official Eben lore unlocked. No, but the fur on the sheep and the alpaca looks just absolutely fantastic. I'm blown away by this. And then the pig is very flat. It's very flat. They're cute and all, but yeah. And then the Highland cattle is very similar in that sense. It's more floofy than the pig for sure, but it's just something about it just doesn't feel completely right. And then the hair tufts are really cool. Sometimes they clip a bit, but yeah, you can see it. But in general, they're really nice. Even link me to your review. Yeah, you're allowed. What do you miss? Not that much. We're just kind of looking at the animals right now. I don't actually know how much we're going to get done today in general. What you've basically missed the introduction to the zoo and looking at the animals a bit. I don't know what people are interested in seeing, because I feel like even I still have more power than you. I don't know what people really want to see still, so I'm gonna turn on a light real quick. Because there's like people have made videos that cover all the DLC stuff way better than I ever could. Like Leaf and Caesar made really great videos, I'm pretty sure. So if there's anything you still want to see, the only things that I feel like are worth noting in general is how, like, you cannot release any of these animals into the wild. You can only sell them, which I think is really interesting. And another thing I noticed earlier today is actually if you like sort by, say I sort by North America, right? I still get the alpaca because it's from South America but now distributed worldwide. So even if I'm like Africa, I still get the alpaca, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. That's, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It feels weird, at least, basically, that they always show up regardless of which continent you're searching for, right? Here's the alpine goat from Asia. I don't know. I don't like it, but yeah, it's not too bad. But I'm a nitpicker. I'm a nitpickery fellow. But what are we gonna do? So I can show you one thing that I hope will be fixed tomorrow. So this is a animal encounter enclosure, right? And this is something that Eben told me immediately before I even had the pack. Was that you can hide the things on the ground as long as the path is still visible. People will be able to use it as normal. And so that's a cool little thing that you can do. But what I found out, and I don't know if this is just because I'm doing stuff that I shouldn't, or maybe it's because I have mods, probably not though, is look, if you want to close the game real fast and you have an animal encounter, just delete the habitat gate. And the game will crash. Yeah, not great. That's a problem. I informed Frontier, but I only found out about this last night. So if they don't know about it, I doubt it will be fixed tomorrow. But there is a way around it, so you're not stuck with your animal encounter enclosure forever. But yeah, be mindful of that, I guess, because it's not great. So yeah, and then this is early access, right? So maybe it will be fixed tomorrow. I can't. Yeah, it's like all the 4. It's faster than closing the game sometimes, because you know, when I close the Beekse Berg, the game takes like 5 minutes to close. But anyway, if you do want to delete your things, it did save all the animals being in there. That's great. If you get rid of the hygiene station, because that's a thing, right? So you have a new tab over here, Animal Encounters. It tells you all the things you need. We even have the option to select how many guests you want to free roam and leave the path. Are you dead? No, okay, you're just thirsty. That's your problem. So the hygiene station over here is a requirement of having a walkthrough enclosure, which is fair enough. That's cool. So if you actually delete the hygiene enclosure, now this will stop being a walkthrough enclosure. I don't know if I can delete it right away, but if you just wait a little moment for people to stop free roaming, now we can actually delete the habitat gate and it doesn't crash the game. So yeah, exiting the game took too long, so I just coded a rock that would crash the game. It just made the game close faster. Perfect. So I'm going to move these guys to the trade center, if the game will let me. Oh, we haven't looked at the chicken yet. I'll do that in a sec. They're in a spot right now where I don't think I'm going to keep them, because I'm currently put them in here. Because initially my idea was to have a gate over here, and that would like be the backstage access to the zoo. Not a big fan of that, personally. It felt a bit weird, but I don't know if I want to have the chickens like this, or if I want to do something else. Why do the goat icons look like that? Yeah, that's an early access thing. It's a known issue. It will be fixed tomorrow. No worries there. But damn, they were fast. they're so fast. So yeah, what shall we do? So let's get rid of the goat habitat, because I want to change how that works. I'm gonna get rid of the paths as well. And are those chickens that are making... Whoa, there's like a huge bug on my window. Interesting. Yeah, Even Always is really good at reviewing stuff and putting words into... It's almost like this guy like writes and stuff. It's like almost like he does poetry and things. He's so good with words. But yeah, what shall we do over here? So I want to change this area up. I don't know what... Would you be so kind as to explain again the zoo itself? It's just small zoo, started off as a petting zoo and is going to eventually expand into having more animals. That's the main idea. So one of the things I'm not sure about is... So over here we've got like basic sidewalk stuff. If you're wondering, this is made out of these things. They're a pretty cool piece to use for that sort of stuff. I think the challenge I have from a realism standpoint is that most ASEA zoos have completely phased out petting zoos, where people get free reign and just touch animals. Then don't let them touch the animals. Will Lindow keep other in-game animals or just barnyard animals? No. We'll start off with a petting zoo, and maybe a Europe area over here. I might even extend a little bit more this way. Should have moved the zoo more to the middle, honestly, because I feel like I might have deer over here or something. But he's going for small budget, but then probably not. Yeah, I do want to do clouded leopard somewhere, so that might prove to be an issue. But yeah, let's get rid of this fence, because I copied that. I did not. Yes. And we're going to say that this will be the big barn. And now we need to think about how we want to shape stuff. Clouded leopard are not low budget. So for the clouded leopard, I was thinking kind of like a Zizo type of deal, which is like medium budget, right? Like it'll still be like a handmade. That's the main thing. We're going a low budget in the sense that I do like the music of Stardew Valley. That's great. It's so good. I can buy a clouded leopard for less than 15,000 euros. I mean, zoos don't buy their animals, but good on you. At least good zoos. I know the other day. So I was working on real life inspiration. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing as well, right? To make matters worse in terms of the whole not having time thing. Before the pack was announced, my planning was as follows. I had just finished all the real life inspiration videos that I needed for like up until and during my holiday, which is end of May. All that stuff was done. I was like, oh, I don't need to make any more videos. I can just focus on finishing the Elephant Valley of the Beekse Bergen. And then I'll have a great video at the end of my at the end of this week or whatever. At the end of May, before I go on holiday, I'll have a great Beekse Bergen video. And then the pack got announced, and everything was ruined. That's not to say I don't like the pack, but man, my planning was ruined. Why is it not? Okay, I'll just do it like this. Have a nice holiday when you do. I will. Definitely will. But I suddenly had to make a whole bunch of new videos, and I'm still like the Highland Cattle will come out next because it was a short one that I could do while I had early access, so I still had time, you know, to work on some Planet Zoo stuff. But yeah, I still need to start the goat and the alpaca video, which will be a fair bit larger. But I'll start working on those this week, and they'll come out as they do. And I missed a bunch of like farm exhibits for the farm exhibit video, so that's another fun thing. Yeah, the Highland Cattle video with the great thumbnail. I feel like this is getting too big. Also, why did I delete the pig blueprint thing? I should not have deleted this. Now I'm going to be very lazy. Not lazy enough. Pig. Oh wow, that's horrible. Alright, let's put the fence back. And let's get Ig. Oh no. Which bracket was it? Oh my god, I got the right one first try. Okay, so we want to have something of this size. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good in terms of size here. I am happy that I prepared some fences before. Like last night I built a bunch of fences so that we could at least just place fences and build an enclosure this stream. Because otherwise it would have taken just forever with no results. Which is not uncommon for us, but still. Would be nice to change that at least a little. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about the whole like YouTube stuff. And I was going somewhere with that. And now I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember now. I one of the videos I had prepared for when I was on holiday, like I picked all the animals that I'm not going to see on my holiday, right? Because, you know, I want to include those in future videos. So there were only a handful of them. And one of them was the Nile Monitor. So I made a normal monitor video. I only had one habitat to show for the null monitor, but I could find something that used to be a null monitor habitat to include in the video, so at least I was that. But then I indeed saw online for like 200 euros or whatever, you can just buy a null monitor. Wait, you're on YouTube? Wait, this isn't Twitch? Did I say... What did I say now? What did my tired ass... What did I do? Anywho, you can buy null monitors, is the conclusion of this story. And then I thought, wow, what if I just buy a null monitor and throw it in a bathtub, and I can be like, look, this is a null monitor enclosure, her. That was the joke. What are you, 70? You need one of those bouncy pillow looking things. They are... Oh, I do. Yeah, like the one in the Beekse Bergen. That's a great idea. Oh, we are so writing that down. Thank you. We're putting that like next to the... over here. Definitely. Bouncy boy. Although I will definitely not forget what that means. Hello, Beck. I think it's called a bouncy pad. I don't care. It's now a bouncy boy. So yeah, this weekend I was actually out and about visiting some more zoos. I visited Tierpark Fauna and Der Grüne Zoo Wuppertal, which is why I was looking at it earlier, because it's fresh on my mind. And I had a lovely little weekend. Yeah, in a few months that's going to be a kangaroo enclosure. That's also a good species for this zoo though. Probably not kangaroo, but Bennett's wallaby will probably be included. Yeah, which is actually even about the music being Eltanen's brain. This is the summer music, which is also extra funny because that's exactly, I feel like, the period where their brain goes into that mode when they're out of their winter dip. Wallabies are always good, exactly. Yeah, and Fauna Park Flakey also has wallaby, which is a good reference point. Wait, why did I move the height? The whole point is not to change the height like that. Alright, so I made the pig enclosure a bit smaller by the looks of it, but we'll probably do a little thing over here. Like, I don't know if I'm actually going to keep the mesh there, keep the mesh going here, because over here we are kind of moving to wait, I need to flip this. There. There's going to be another enclosure next to this one, right? So we don't really need the mesh, because it's just there to protect people. Alright, and now I'm struggling with what to do there. Maybe we'll... Okay, we could just make the beams longer. Or we just add... No, we'll probably just add a few beams. Just do it like this. We'll see how we fix that later. So let's now think about whether this is how we want this to be. So I'm thinking this is going to need some kind of access point. So I'm thinking over here is like a little driveway. What is happening here? Over here's the driveway. So this will be their backstage, where they like store a bunch of stuff. And I guess they want to have an opening here so they can take stuff out. This would be an ideal zoo for that pig I commissioned. Yeah, I don't have it installed. So, bummer. Caracal are evidently cheap given their prevalence in roadside zoos. Yes, probably will have caracal, indeed. Anyway, let's add the pig over here. For now. We'll build this building. Oh, we built this. Actually, I don't want to put the... Ooh, what the hell is that? Is Freebuild broken? What's this? Ooh. Wait. You can't really draw that well. You just need a barn filled with animals. That's what this is going to be. So, about the caracal, I saw Serval for the first time. They are super cool indeed. Can't argue with that. So, I'm thinking we do something like this. So people will walk around. And we'll have some space over here. Maybe we'll extend these chickens. Let's put some people over here so we kind of have an idea. What's your life? I'm trying to figure out how much. I feel like this is enough space to have like something over here and still have a decent path. It's also like the barn is going to be like you'll be able to walk out the other side. So look at all these chickens. It's my favorite part of the trailer. Like it had to have been an intentional reference, right? It felt too deliberate. Oh, we're speeding up apparently. Alright. Why can I not delete it? Why is that not allowed? So weird. I mean, go on. They literally did a short. I don't TikTok. I probably should have seen the short. I don't know why it didn't show up on my sub feed, okay? I have my shortcomings. Alright, why did I do that? Why did I do it this way? Oh boy. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do with the paths in the zoo, because they should be simple and you know, like simple and budget friendly. But I also want them to be accessible, because at Fauna Park Flaké, which this is loosely based on, that place is just a mud bath. There's no way a person in a wheelchair is going to be able to get through that zoo. So that's something I don't like. There. Oh, we're at the fall part. We're at the autumn music. That's fantastic. Alright, let's... Boom, boom, boom. The game is not going to like this habitat. But we do. There we go. You. Did we only have 3? I feel like we only had 3 pigs. I feel like somehow my brain thinks that's logical. And would have done that. So, yeah, this is a fine enclosure. They're pigs. So nice. And we'll probably make it so that, like, theoretically they could open this up or something. They should have had ducks instead of chicken. Yeah. But it makes sense, since they don't have ducks in the game. So, that's, you know, start of pig. The pig enclosure will be very simple, for obvious reasons. We could put some kind of, like, tree in there, maybe, with some protection around it. What the? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's going great. This is such a good zoo already. I like the chicken. Oh yeah, we didn't look at the chicken yet. Look, it's the chicken. They're pretty cool. They're like, their thing is so high res. It makes me nervous. Yes. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, these are super well made. I love it. Buddy, did you set your guest count to 500? Nope. No, I didn't. See, you know how I was talking about not having any time? I did the bare minimum preparation for all of this stuff. Guest settings. Let's just apply that and actually, like, limit it. There we go. Now people can leave. Please leave. I do want you here, but I don't want you here. Oh no. These people have to walk towards the entrance so that they can exit first. Oh, what a mess. It definitely looks like a small zoo. Yeah. You also have enough critical mass in your park to draw Disney level crowds to 4 animals. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. So anyway, that should not fix it, because 500 guests is still way too many, but it'll improve the situation at least somewhat. Yeah. What now? So I want to have this type of fence, I guess, for the donkey as well. So let's just chuck that. And I guess we can put it above. Is it too tall? It's pretty tall, this fence. I feel like we might lower it down in general. But for the donkey, I feel like we can just go pretty straight. Donkey! I feel like Eltanen would not be proud of that. Wait, does Shrek have a Scottish accent? Or is that a different accent? How badly am I making a fool of myself right now, is the question. Please never do that again. Okay, badly is the answer. Yeah, I've done better. I'm just too tired. I'm a bicycle. Yeah, fair. True that. This is too small for the donkey. Like, how much space do they have in Erlebniswelt? I'm gonna open up another zoo. I'm gonna go back to Zoom Erlebniswelt. Again. So the donkey was over here. Yeah, the donkey had shared space with the cows, huh? So it's like 30 at least by 10-ish. So we do have 10-ish. We definitely did not have 30 there. So let's see. Concrete. Then again, the donkeys in Fauna Park have quite a little limited space as well. But so this is 16. So in Lemon as well, they have like this, at least this much. Which is, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make that happen. But we can at the very least move this stuff around a bit. Gotta do an area takeoff from Google Earth. Yeah. They are shared with the pigs. I don't think the pigs will share with the goat, not goat, other thing, donkey, to be honest. No, the more I think about it, the more that doesn't seem like the best idea. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, the donkeys are shared with the, whatchamacallit, cow. I have failed, like, first grade. What's this animal called? The cow goes. Doctorate denied. Maybe put it further on the other side of the barn. Yeah, I'm gonna play around a little bit with stuff here. For now. No, the cow goes doctor denied. You get points if you get the reference. But I won't dwell on it for too long, because I feel like it's not landing. That's also a good reference. I can appreciate that one. Even you get half points. Girl, no! You're too far in. They'll get you. Astif movie reference, woo! But no love for the Futurama reference. It's shameful. Shameful, all of you. The pig will eat her for breakfast, yes. Absolutely will. Let's add one more of these, maybe two. How far do we want people to walk? I mean, most people will probably walk through the barn. Let's be real. Not sure how many people even see the donkey. It's always interesting. I love how there's just things getting boxed up in the distance. That's great. Hi Goran, how do you lower the gate sign? Oh, that's a great question. I'll show you. Just a moment. Let's finish putting down this here fence. And alright, this one we do just want to extend ever so slightly. Let's just go like this. And that doesn't work. Alright. I do have a tutorial on how to lower the habitat gates on my channel. And it's basically the same as that, but we'll take a look at it together in a second. Alright, wait, I need to take this without those. Yes. Alright. There we go. That's what we want. So we just have a big old square boy. And we will be able to add... Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. No, please keep everything null. Null everything. Woo. Alright. And then we add another little habitat gate. And let's move the donkeys over. Did I forget about the donkeys? I forgot about the donkeys. Nobody pointed it out. You forgot about the donkeys as well. It's not just me. There we go. So let's do a small little tutorial. So lowering the gates. Opens the gates. So what you do is you need to make sure that you have this button selected. The flat top editable button. Fuck. The flat top editable. Edible. The flat top editable bottom button. Because that allows you to do this. You can change the bottom to be on the ground. So you're just going to move that down somewhere like this. I don't know, some distance, not too far. And then this works on any of these items. It works on the gate. It works on the guest gate. It works on the viewing dome entrance. It works on the airlock. Anything that you place onto a barrier, you can lower down this way. For whatever reason you need. But in terms of the guest gate, so the reason I do it like this, right, where you have this, it's sloping down, is that it gives you some control over how low down it goes. So you can very precisely put it in such a way that it just so barely is on the ground. Because if it's too far on the ground, then it won't work anymore. So just make sure that it's just barely on the ground. And there you go. And now you can still move it around into place. Make sure you grab it at one of the posts. And then you'll be able to move it around. Make sure that when you do that, the post is at ground level. Say that this post was edited so that it's lower down. And you grab it, then it snaps back up. So you want to make sure that that's not the case. It will stay level. And also if you're going up a slope, it will also like take it up with the slope. So you need to make sure that in that case you're moving it with the side that's on the lower side of that slope, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's how you can place it underground gates. And this will make you allow you to make really cool animal encounter habitats. So yeah, there we go. All right, so this isn't ideal, but I feel like this is pretty much petting zoo wise decent donkey size. I forgot what kind of donkeys Fauna Park has. Let's find out. Fauna Park 4K. Because I wonder if they're pygmy donkeys or not. Donkey. Domestic donkey. Standard donkey. Ow! Oh. I mean, not that I want to be comparing myself to Fauna Park too much, because it's not necessarily a good... it's not a bad zoo by any means, but they're not ESA or anything. But their donkey enclosure is this, which is 20-ish. Probably smaller actually, because there's also like more space around here. That's like 20 by 20. Off topic here, didn't you once tease an aquarium type project? Yeah, maybe. It still exists. Who knows? At least I know Pakawi. Yeah. So my mom the other day, she sent me like discounted tickets for Pakawi. I was like, oh, did you know about this zoo? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty aware of this zoo. Mom, thanks. Do not intend to go there anytime soon. But thank you anyway. Good looking out. Yeah. Yeah, don't plan on going to Pakawi again. Okay, the sun is starting to be in my eyes. It was cloudy enough where I didn't need to close my curtains to be on my computer, but now it's getting an issue. Actually, you should not ever go to Pakawi after that creep of an owner, yeah. Yeah, definitely not a place I want to... I definitely wasn't a place I was intending to support ever again already, and then that stuff came forward. Yeah, for context, for people who don't know, the owner of Pakawi Park is going to jail, or hopefully he can still appeal. But he has been arrested, basically. Or I don't even know if he's technically arrested. But he lost the lawsuit of bad accusations, let's put it that way. Let's not get into the what's and who's it's of it too much, because it's pretty bad topics. How do you change the size of your path with your keyboard? Yes, you can use the brackets. You know, the where do I type? These square brackets. Hey Lovro, welcome to the stream. We're just putting down some enclosures for the animals. Probably these are all like, especially in fall, right? These are all gonna be just no grass, especially the pigs. No way they're gonna... Did anyone ever notice that on Taiga, both the soils are called light soil? Have you already described what the project will be? Yes, we've gone into it a fair bit already at this point. Sorry. Basically just small zoo that started out as a petting zoo and now has more than just petting zoo animals is the idea. So, what other animals? So the cows are going to go here, back there. Maybe also with some more sheep. Who knows? Maybe we'll get like a modded different type of sheep. So, we'll have the goats over here-ish. Like polar bear. No, we're not gonna have polar bear. Stop tempting me. But okay, basically what I'm trying to figure out right now is if it did not work for me with the path. Yeah, just small square brackets, the one next to the enter key. I don't know. Standard Highland cows are already tiny. Why? I don't know why there's a miniature version as well. Well, I don't know. Not a domestic expert. I'll be honest. I just like the way that their vibes. But so I'm trying to think. The goat enclosure I do want to make a bit more like extensive. Maybe moose. Moose? I don't think we'll have moose. We'll have deer for sure. Fallow deer. Are they? Wait, is it like a Zoopedia thing that tells you if an animal is? I'm guessing it is, right? That it tells you guest can interact. Yes. Okay. So it's either guest can enter habitat, guest can interact. Guest can enter habitat. So I'm curious about the fallow deer. Why am I not just? Guests can interact. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I was hoping for that. That's awesome. Definitely porcupines. Porcupines? No. No. Definitely not. They can enter the habitat, which is already interesting. I've never seen a walkthrough porcupine exhibit. Guest flee from? I've never noticed that before. Shows you how much I actually look at this stuff. Guess flee from emu? Oh, that's interesting. They can interact with the Japanese macaque? What? I hate that. I'm sorry, I don't like that. I don't like the message that this sends to people. That seems like you don't want to tell people, hey, it's okay to pet macaques. I'm not a fan of that. Same for raccoons. And that's, I know, I literally fed a raccoon this week, but it's like through mesh. It's a whole different thing. Wallaby also, don't pet them. It's bad. It's bad. Don't tell people it's okay to pet these wild animals. I don't like that. What about koala? Now I'm curious. Can enter habitat. Okay. Llama, that makes sense. So here's my problem as well with the continent thing, right? Is that for the llama, they didn't do that thing. So with the alpaca, it's like, oh, South America spread worldwide, but for the llama, that's not a thing. Which they should have definitely updated that, because that doesn't make sense. We're going to pet raccoons and send a video to Goran just to spite him. Yeah. That's... You can do that. Are you planning to see the new exhibit at Auhans? Yes, I'm going next weekend. And then after I come back from Germany, we'll probably do the koala real life inspiration video pretty soon after that. But anyway, for the goats, I think I'm going with this fence. Because it's a bit more, I don't know. I like it. I feel like it suits them. And then for this, I think I'm happy with this. I'm trying to think as well for like a levensveld. Yeah. They have a similar situation with the pigs. I went to Kowalia. Oh, right, I forgot that the name is so stupid. It was so busy, yeah, I can imagine. And I don't look forward to it. I'm gonna try to be there as soon as I can. But, yeah. No. Yesterday I was, well, it was definitely at, the Wuppertal Zoo. They have like Aralandia or something. And I was like, wow, that's a very Auerhans name. Because Auerhans has like Pandasia, and now Covalia, and I'm like, oh, it's so uninspired, stupid names, but it's funny. All right, let's take this fence along, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of text. I guess I don't want it to be. I don't want this path to be too narrow. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a cool exhibit, but the name is stupid. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm gonna move the barn actually to like over here, so that this is kind of halfway and not blocking the entrance with people like viewing the pigs or whatever. Alan's clearly got that Coralia name for the famous YouTube series. Yeah. Clearly. No other possibilities. I guess we'll just make this 2 meters longer as well then. And this. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. I'm stupid. We knew that already, I know. We have to go like this. There we go. We need to make a trip to the Netherlands. There are so many good zoos there. Yeah, we have so much stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, I feel less bad about the donkeys now as well. It's actually a pretty good choice. I still feel like I want to make this layout more interesting, because right now it's very uninspired, because it is. I'm not feeling very inspired for this donkey part now. I feel like what I want to do maybe is I feel like I want to get a bit of Teapot Northorn in here, you know. Let's have a little look, because I know exactly the thing that I'm interested in mimicking here, but I need to find it first. That's definitely not it. Is that the start of the zoo? What's this? This is like a dining court. Deer. Okay, this is in the petting zoo area at least. Wait, is it? No, these are the peccary. This is not at all in the. Oh wait, it's after the deer. I'm stupid. What's this? What? That's more peccary. Why am I so bad at finding this stuff? Alright, this is where it should be. Yeah, this type of thing. Need some trees. That too, definitely. But I'm thinking also continuing the more rickety stuff will be nice. And definitely now I'm being now this is also bad. We just need to start from scratch with this, because I'm not happy. I don't know why that retaining wall is there at all. It really sells the barrierless moat. Yeah, I don't know. First city zoo, you can better go to Blijdorp. Yeah. I've been to some German zoos, but I didn't get a chance to go to the Netherlands. I mean, it's definitely worth a visit. We do have some neat stuff out here. So for these guys, I think I'm gonna go and... oh crap. Okay, wait. Let's go and take this. And I want to kind of start sloping this downwards. And I will go and make it more interestingly shaped as well. But right now I just want to slope it down. And then around here, we'll keep the path level. But we'll have kind of a more free view into the enclosure from here. Closest I got was Ecopark. Ah, yeah. Then you were actually really close to the Netherlands. Aachen is not that far. It's also not that... yeah, it was not a bad zoo by any means. Just not that interesting. It had maned wolf. It was my first time seeing maned wolf, so that was cool. Maybe add a little pond. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to do inside the enclosure is the thing. Because also if you look at this, it's just a field. But I will probably add something interesting in front of it. But we'll definitely add a nice tree inside. That for sure. Where is it? Down. Right. Rickety shade structure. That's also... I mean... if they have a tree... do they need a shade structure if they have a tree? That's the real question. The answer is probably yes, but... yeah, we're going to add detail, but mainly I'm trying to find like a shape to the place that makes it look interesting. Like even without the detail stuff, there should be something interesting about it, right? I don't want to just make a square box. Because I'm sure you can make an interesting looking square box. But I don't want to do that. Because it's boring. I also think it's time to start sloping up again. So we got that one. Also probably want to... let's do that later. Probably want to raise some of the things. You can just smell the animals and thousands of flies. That would, if that is the case, then we're doing a good job. And honestly, Frontier did a good job in that sense as well. Because it does really... the pack does have the vibes. So of course I showed some of the pieces in my my Beekse Bergen video, but if you have anything you still want to see, feel free to ask, because that's what we're also kind of here for. We're live out here. You know, if like for instance, I know someone on Bronation wanted me to look at that tractor. They were very curious. And now I kind of want to know as well. But now I have to scroll up again. Yeah, this is our tractor. Let's subscribe to that real quick. And I need to get the chat back. Tractor. Here it is. Because we got those new tire pieces, right? And I cannot type. So, look at that. Now that is going to really improve that blueprint. This part isn't. The old one's actually better. Which, by the way, these were not bad in the slightest already. But it's kind of really awesome how well skilled that is to that tractor. Yeah, I probably should have taken a screenshot of that. Yeah, I can send it to him. Only 2 places in the UK with sloths. Wait, why is there a whole sloth bear? What did I miss? There's an entire sloth bear conversation happening that I'm not a part of at the moment. I mean, you all know where I've seen sloth bear because they're all the places are in the sloth bear video. Let's see, which height do we want to end up at? This. So we need at least one more of these. Trust me, aren't reputable. Alright, this is about some UK zoos, I think. Hey, Marcel Porowski. How are you doing today? Doing good, I hope. So how come? Oh, wait, I know how this happened. Question is, do we fix it? So our fence is slightly taller at the moment due to not really an error, but it just kind of happened. It's nothing bad or anything, but it is interesting that it happened. But maybe we can raise the terrain a little. Definitely we're gonna make some terrain changes in here in a moment. I'm gonna put grass in this week. Is it though? Won't the donkeys have eaten it? I guess there can be some from what we saw in T-Park Northorn as well. But I guess this is kind of the vibe we're going for. In a way. Not really though. Not entirely. Alright, over here I will make like a straight turn. Because we can make like a gate or over here or something. Which I don't know where I'm gonna put that for the pigs. But we'll figure it out. I like how we're building this. I actually intended to make the goat exhibit today. But I didn't really have a plan for it. Like, I have some ideas of what I want to do, but that's about it. So I guess we're just working on this now. Oh, that's a bit much. Alright, we'll have the tree on a little hill, because that's always cute. Are the Tamworth pig kept in any zoos in other countries? I'd never heard of them. But I'm not that, like, I already said I'm not a domestic expert. So I know very little about domestics. I've seen sheep. I would not be able to tell you which ones though. So we're in clear sky mode. I usually play with clouds on, because it makes the shadows a bit less harsh. Which I appreciate. I would also prefer Frontier gave us like the default pigs. Yeah, I can understand that. But I don't know, they want it to be special, I guess. Alright. And we even made the enclosure slightly larger. Still. I am really glad with the choice of taiga though. This is great. These textures are great for the vibe that we're going for. Alright. So over here people will be kept away from the donkeys a little bit. But over here there will be a point where you can get close to them if you so wish. This will also give donkeys kind of the option to, you know, be where they want to be without constantly being harassed. Which is always my worry with these petting zoos. Also, I think realistically what I have in mind for this zoo is that it's like they don't allow you to feed the animals, but there will be like public feeding moments where the keep. Basically, they did this at a. Oh, Eben's gonna go. See you later, Eben. Thanks for tuning in. And unsurprisingly. They're going as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. But anyway, I think African pygmy goats are the best goat because they are really common. I mean, that does not necessarily make them the best goat, but they would have been a better pick for this pack. I do agree. Why is this grouped up with that one? Oh no. Why does poison show up the moment Eben leaves? I don't trust this. That is scary. Honestly. They are the best goat. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry for doubting you. What are the people doing here? Yeah, no, now you're stuck. Blah, 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 blah. Leave. 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 Thank you. I thought with a petting zoo pack, yeah, it would have been fun to get like petting or like farming animals from different continents, like zebu over Highland cattle. Although Highland cattle, see, that's a problem. I would have liked a zebu or Watusi cattle, but I'm also really happy with the Highland cattle. And I would not have wanted 2 cows. So that's an issue. What the hell are you doing? Why are they skating? Yeah, you just take over from Eben. Okay, but you're not a moderator. And I don't know if I trust you as a moderator. I feel like that's a bad idea somehow. I don't know why. Anyway, I think what I want to do is over here, I want to make like a very small, maybe a guinea pig enclosure or something. And that will lead into the goat enclosure or something. I don't know, I feel like I want to do something with this space, but I don't know what. This is what I don't like about. Maybe there'll just be a little backstage trash heap, but it's like in front of the entrance. That doesn't make sense. They would have that on the other side. Never make me a mod for the good of humanity. As an Asian, it feels weird how Westerners react to Zebu. To me, they're basically just cool looking farm animals. I mean, that's what they are. They're also in zoos as like planter. Yeah. See, that's easy to say. It's easy to be like, oh yeah, just put a planter there. But what kind of planter? How do we make it interesting? My lack in skill in the game is showing. People are going to realize. What is this music? Is this still Stardew Valley? It's still Stardew Valley. That's surprising. The fence in the new scenarios, are they just faux rocks? Yes, they are a blueprint. This is the blueprint. And it's just faux rocks. Actually, I didn't look at any of the other blueprints. What else do we have? We have a cute little barn house. Hey, that's kind of cute. Hey, Matu. Oh, I like that there's like stuff growing on it. That's kind of fun. That's a cool detail. And then we got your standard barn. Very standard. Jeez, that's big. And we got this cute little thing. And, oh yeah, I forgot we got the round hay bales because I didn't use them in the Beeksberg video. That's really cool. Fences in scenario are based off the dry stone walls. They're very common in the UK. And there are farms behind where I see them all the time. Yeah. I know they're like a really... Yeah. I know they're a really common UK thing. Okay, so something I really want to build, actually, before we get to the goat exhibit, I think I just want to make in the Netherlands we have moats instead of the walls. Yeah, true. That's also what I kind of built over here, but I still added a fence. But there is a little moat in here, but it's a dry moat. I don't think I'm gonna put water in there. Actually, I don't know how water would. Yeah, no, not gonna do that. But no, what I want to make is based on what we saw at Barnyard over here. I want to make this little thing, and I want to use that for the soap, the hygiene station. What plant is that shrub? You mean the one that was on the roof? Because I think that's the one. It's the one from the Oceania pack. And I just realized this one, the gold sand edge. I think that's the one you were talking about. At the cattle. At the cattle. At the cattle. Which one? I have leaf litter. Oh wait, this. Do you mean this? This is the new hedge piece. These are new. Hedge. They're super cool. If you see my new Beeksberg video, I replace a bunch of custom hedges with this one. It's super nice. I absolutely love it. Yeah, that's gonna go in a lot of places in my zoos from now on. In fact, might even be able to say they're pretty good. They're a pretty good option over here, I'd say. Although, are they fall? I just realized we're building an autumn zoo. Can we make them more autumny? I feel like we might be able to put this thing inside of them to make them a bit more autumny. Ooh. Yes, we can, I think. That's neat. Yeah, I like that. We gotta do that. Who knew that a row of bush would help us so much? I know. Yeah. Autumny. Anyway, I'm gonna take this thing. Oh god, it's a mess. All right, let's take the thing. Look, it has a working door. Wee, 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 wee. What's my brain doing today? Let's try to make this thing over here. So autumnal. No, autumny. I'm gonna give the pigs a tire. They enjoy that. I am losing it a little bit. I need to get some sleep tonight. Will I? That's the question. All right, let's steal this roof. Let's just tear that apart. And we'll just be like, oop. Apparently there was wood under there. Let's see, how long does this thing need to be? Actually, we're probably deleting the wrong stuff now that I think of it. I'm gonna delete all of these. There you go. And I'm going to delete all of these. I guess also these. Although, or I could just do this. I don't know how long this thing needs to be. I feel like I want it to be at least 1 meter. Which it is now. That's good. It's almost 2 meters even. I think this is a good size though. And I would just need to trim that down a fair bit. Like this much. Good thing this barn didn't go to waste after being ripped out of Ecopark. Yeah, no, it's the bases. Like, I'm not gonna use it verbatim. I think I want these to be 1 longer. But it's definitely a nice basis to base some cool buildings off of for this project. Crap. There we go. Alright, let's take some stained wood. And that is too big. Darn. Wait. Huh? Maybe? Okay, if we make it even bigger, we can make that work for us. But do we want to make it even bigger? That's the next question. How big are we speaking? I mean, it's not that bad. I think that works. Let's do it. Let's do it. Booker, do it. From BioShock Infinite. Zebu would be cool, but Tussi would be equally cool, but also be more familiar to me in zoos. Alpaca was a good choice. Now that's the first person I've heard say that. And I don't disagree. I'm a decent fan of the alpaca. I just a lot of people are just like, oh, llama clone. So it's you're a breath of fresh air. Let's put it that way. I like alpacas. It's not even a British thing. They're the floofy cousins of the llamas. Alpaca's not a llama clone. Alright. Looks like we got some alpaca defenders in here. That's cool. I like that base. I will not use that word again, I'm sorry. But no, that's nice to hear that people are actually a fan of the alpaca. I heard so much negativity about them. I didn't actually expect that people would feel that way. It's better than I expected a manure pal. Oh, this would have been the perfect pack to add that. Now I'm upset. Thanks, Poison. Now I'm upset that we didn't get that. Wait, this actually shouldn't be black. This should be white. Oops. My one brain cell did a thing. Yeah. It made me mad. How dare he? Actually, I probably should have gone back to when we just had the other roof pieces, but it's fine. I'll just take these and let's move those down. No. There we go. Like so. We're just kind of experimenting here. What is he building? I'm not building a barn. I'm building this tiny little thing. Because it will be a hand washing station. No, I don't want to build the entire barn on stream. I feel like that would be killing. There's way too much creativity needed for that. Don't have that in me tonight. It's just a sign. I don't know what else to tell you. It's literally just a sign. It's not that deep. Oh, the tiniest bike rack. Interesting. Interesting thought, but no. Is it sticking out? No, it's not. Nice. Success. So yesterday, I went to a concert. It was a pretty cool one, in fact. It was a Avatar, The Last Airbender concert. And I don't want to say too much about it, if I'm honest, because I got spoiled for it. I got spoiled for like one of the songs that I didn't really expect them to play. And then I saw on YouTube, I saw a video of it, and I was like, no, now I know this. That would have been such a cool surprise. And then I had to like stay quiet towards the person I was going to the concert with, so I didn't spoil it for them as well. It was the most difficult thing in the world. Oh, wait, this is not nice. I don't like this. I guess I should make it like so anyway. So that we don't get the black thing sticking out. There. Your roof is very detailed. Yeah, that's the point. It's actually not probably... It might not be a very good idea to make all of these roofs out of that stuff. But it is going to look very good. So, you know. We'll find out the hard way whether or not that was a bad idea. Framing is what that piece is called. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack. So good. It's so quiet and calm. Did they play the Sungi horn? I don't think they played the Sungi horn, but they did have like 2 soloists that were like wizards that played like God knows how many instruments. So this one guy, he had just a pile of instruments in front of him, and just between songs he was constantly switching instrument. It was crazy. It was so cool to see. And he did play the whatchamacallit, it has a name. Erhu or something. Erhu. It's like a traditional Eastern instrument. It's like a single string, and then you got the... It's also used in like Tears of the Kingdom for the main theme song. It's so freaking cool. I feel like this thing isn't angled properly in some places. Like this one in particular feels off. But I don't feel like fixing it either. Your brother plays the thingy? The Erhu? That's so cool. Oh. I want all 3. We want all 3. No, stop selecting the wrong thing. Wait, why are we actually in different groups? That's not supposed to be the case. I guess I'll have to fix that too. Yeah. Okay, wait, let's do something like this. That should be good. Alright, I'm actually really happy with that. Now, we just need this, and then we need stained wood. And we're going to take... Boop! And no, did we rotate it? We did not. Good. Donkey enclosure is literally just a fence. Yeah, well, we're just kind of doing whatever we feel like. I mean, they are enclosed, aren't they? They have a tree. I don't know, I don't feel like doing the detailing just yet. I'm just kind of jumping from whatever interests me at the moment. Apologies. Gotta keep things interesting. For me. Brain needs sleep, mine doesn't want to. Oh, poor Poison. Alright, so over here, we're gonna take this thing. And we're going to just kind of put that... Actually, I might just take these instead. There we go. Hello. Where the donkey would feel like a SWA clone. Shvalsky's wild... No, Somali wild ass clone. But it feels pretty different even compared to the reveal images above. Side by side, check. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they always will put some degree of effort into any new animal to make it feel unique and add like unique animations and stuff. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to do another plank rant. Quick, get a different plank. No poison. No plank rants today. We're here to celebrate the new pack. Not rant about plank LODs. They're too I have to do a salamanders comparison. Oh yeah, he always does those, doesn't he? What a legend. There we go. That's pretty good. Then we just flip. And then both sides are like not weird looking. Alright, I want these to be slightly lower though, I think. There we go. Oh. How did that happen? Oh. I thought I grouped that up already. Guess not. Alright, so we got a little thingy. There's a bug in my face. You're no fun. I'm sorry. Let's get a hygiene station. And let's chuck that in there. Boop. Not sure what I'm gonna do about the pole yet, but I do like that in terms of being a feature for this thing. And then yeah, the back is ugly. So do we try to hide these? That's the question. Do we try to hide these like so, or do we just allow them to exist? Let this man keep his one unfried brain cell. Yeah, that would be appreciated, to be honest, but I understand the desire for a plank rant. I just don't have the energy. So, what I want for the goats, I think. What happened? What just happened? Did I press delete instead of move by accident? What? How? I'm so confused. Alright, let's move that to the side. Hide the back and put some foliage at the bottom. That's a great idea, actually. We can get our favorite new bush. And then the bush will definitely die from all the soap hitting it, like, all day. But nice. I like the fact that all the fur variants of the Alpine goat use their original friends' names. It really makes the goat feel a little unique. That is really cool. I didn't know about that. I don't have my goats in here anymore. But speaking of the goat, we do want to make a goat exhibit over here. So let's look at Wuppertal. And let's measure distance. So we got 22 meters by, like, it's a lot. It's a lot more than the other ones did have. So let's take some plaster. Let's get an idea of what we want the size to be. So first things first, I think we do want to have at least a space like this. Just all the space next to the barn should just be not for the guests, right? And I think also I just want to make this a thing. And then we'll have this open space to make like a playground / garden. Maybe we can do a little pond here actually. We can have like swans or ducks in there. I feel like we might be able to make that work. I have a little terrace pond type thing. I've never seen it in zoos. I think Germany has one. The alpine goat? Possibly. I know I did check and they were not common at all indeed. Like, they're in here twice. There's no holding. There's none in Germany even. There's just one in France, Poland, and Hungary. In the UK. A couple in North America. It's weird. I really don't understand why they didn't. Wouldn't a small lake behind the barn be cool? I'm not sure. I'm just so happy the game has actually goats now. It's one of the few animals still really want it. Yeah. It is cool. Okay, so let me think for a second. So if we were to add a small pond. Whoop. That's a very deep pond, but good enough. So we add a small pond over here. Let's take... This stuff is at water level, but not the water level we need. So let's... I think that's probably water level. It is. Okay, cool. Let's do some layout ideas over here. No idea how much of this we're gonna keep. But let's say we have a cute terrace over there. We have a lake. Not even a lake, a pond. Crap, the game is not cooperating. Something like this. Just a random ID. Do any Dutch have camwa? I don't know. Is that a domestic species? Are we going to stream for much longer? Maybe like half an hour more. Then I'll probably be too tired to go on. Mainly just want to kind of figure out what I want to do with all this. Because I like the idea of a pond, but I also don't know. Because now the terrace is like super tiny, so that definitely needs to be at least this big. We can't put the terrace on like a little like wooden thing that kind of like goes over the water. That would be cool, maybe. But the question becomes, does it make sense to have this next to the I kind of want people to be able to walk from the terrace to the goats. Yeah. I think what I want, and this is gonna be crazy, but I think I want to have it kind of like Zookleven, where you walk into the zoo. On the right, there's a little food thing, which you could compare what we have on the left. So over here, there's enclosures back here. And then here's a playground. And I think that's what I want as well. I think we're going to have just a... Let's do fine sand. I think we're just going to have like a playground over here. And then parents will be able to watch their kids while having dinner. And we'll have some animal here, maybe. And... there will be pieces of Cape Red with the up and goat as a furring based off of it. Oh. I'm gonna Google that actually, because it sounds neat. Oh, I have heard of these. I don't know if I've ever seen one. There are... Oh yeah, I should have seen them at the Caves of Han, I guess. But I'm not sure if I did. And other than that, I don't think I've been to any of these. And Netherlands doesn't have them. But yeah, they are in quite a few places, so that's cool. But yeah, anyway. Probably have like a playground over here of a decent size. And we'll have like a small garden-y type thing over here. With some paths kind of going back and forth. I've got some picture in my head now. And then on this side over here, we can start placing down some of these fences. Because that's where we're going to have the goats. And that's maybe a bit too... too close to the playground. I want to have a bit of space in between there. So I'm thinking somewhere out over here will be like the entrance, and it'll just be a... Or maybe this will be the entrance. I don't know. What would be the entrance? How would the entrance look like? I guess we'll have this. And then... I don't think I want to just use the in-game one. Because not only does it look very different from my fence, it also just is too wide. I think I would just want to have something like... not them. Okay, sneak peek for the goat video that I haven't started working on yet. Probably if I go here. And I go here. Maybe? Maybe? No. Way back. I need to go way back. Here? Okay, that's the Lemur Island. Here. Yeah, probably just want to have an entrance like this one. Where it's just two doors. And it's just that. And what we'll do probably then is we'll have like a small path to go through that, And then we will make the entrance of the enclosure past that, so like over there. But people will just be able to walk around anyway. So it's not that like concerning. That's interesting. So yeah, we'll have some kind of gate like that. Whoa, my mouse was behaving weird. I feel like my scroll wheel is dying on me, which sucks. Because I hate having to get a new mouse. Because you have to like, not only do you have to buy a new mouse, which is annoying, you also have to like get used to having a new mouse. Because it's never the same. Alright. That'll be fine. Let's bend it along a bit more. And now start going the other way. Hello, random other fence. Or you get the same mouse. Yeah, I did that last time and now it's already broken again. So I feel like I should get a better mouse, because I have a very cheap one. At least it's still better than the Apple mouse. Like at my job I need to use a MacBook. And I got the Apple Magic Mouse, and I honestly need to get a replacement for it because it's just an ergonomical nightmare. I cannot hold that thing properly. It's so tiny for my hands. And all my colleagues will hate me for slandering the overlord Apple, but man, I'm not an Apple fan. I do not get the hype. Alright, so we'll be able to make a nice little gate over there. We'll have our hygiene station on the side. Actually, the game wants us to put it on the inside. I don't know if I really like that, but we'll try. And even working in an office. Wait, I use an office mouse. It hasn't broken compared to my gaming mouse. That's crazy stuff. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Somehow, some of those things just don't break. Alright, let's get our thing. Whoop. So, we need to make sure that the things are included in the enclosure. Whoop. There we go. Let's get a thing in there. Let's get our goats back. Do we even have... Yeah, no. I thought so. I do recall breaking this at some point. There we go. And let's get the goats back. And let's get a little path. So what I want, kind of, is something like just this this type of thing, and people will walk around whatever they want. That's fine for this enclosure. So the previous enclosure was kind of, I wanted them to follow a path. And with this one, it's more open, like people can do whatever they want, sort of thing. Which I think is nice. Lesson learned, don't add a massive climbing force for 45 modded monkeys to a zoo with a piece count rivaling Beekse Bergen. Ah, that sounds like... yeah. That sounds like a good lesson. Alright, let's see if this exhibit works. First of all. Is the walkthroughable? Yes, it is. Alright, let's just see how people behave. Are they doing the thing? Oh, these seem to be doing the thing. Yeah. Awesome. Alright. They're loving it. That's really great. Yeah, I think this is a good like shape and size wise I think this is also fine. Enclosure size wise. We'll add some cool things. We'll add like a rock with a log on it and stuff. And some other enrichment things. Maybe I'll actually change this to be slightly larger or something. But I do quite like the vibe we've got going on here. And we'll be able to make some cool stuff around here. So the only thing I need to figure out is what I want to do with those chicken. And can you check the names of the Alpine goats? I can. Félix, Véronique, Lucas. They are French. We need a wooden climbing frame. Yeah, that could also be fun. I'll probably wait until I've made the goat video. And I'll take some inspiration from that myself as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with... We made some decent progress. Like, I wasn't expecting to do much this stream beyond just checking out the pack, to be honest. And we actually, like, laid out 3 nice enclosures. So... Oh, right. The fur variations. I mean, you said names. Okay, look at them. They're petting them. So cute. Wait. Oh, now we're just playing straight up Deltarune. Okay. I did not know the Stardew had ended, and I thought I had it on loop, but I guess not. I hope I did not play anything copyrighted. That would suck. Anyway, what is there for a variation? Chamois. They're also chamois. I feel like I have mainly those. Where's the other goats? Oh, here's one. Yeah, they're all the same. I don't have a lot of different goats. Bye, Gordon and everyone else. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, we're about to wrap this bad boy up, I think, because I need to actually make a plan for this place. Like, we did some cool stuff today, but I need to figure out what I want to do with this area, for instance, and just in general, other stuff. I feel like I maybe did not leave enough space over here after all, but I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of space there, but at the same time, it doesn't. My mouse is dying. Bad. There would not be a bush in there. The ghost would have eaten it. I need to figure out what I want to do with that as well. I guess I can make it like a little countertop as well. That could work. But I do really like this thing that we made. Although maybe it should be higher. Like so. So people can actually stand under it without bonking their head. That would be nice. Oh, I thought he was going to use it for a second. That would have been cool. Oh well. What is my new favorite piece, or piece I think is most useful? Yeah, we can... You know what, before we end the stream, let's go over the Barnyard Animal Pack pieces a little bit. So one of my favorite pieces is actually the tire. both of them. They'll be super useful for all sorts of things. If we look at the pack itself though, I mean obviously the hay bale is going to be used in a lot. This one slightly less often, but this one can be in like every backstage for any herbivore. I love this crate. I love me a bucket. These fences will be really useful for all sorts of like backstage stuff. And they're flexi-color as well. Only one channel, but still. Oh no, wait. I stand corrected. I mean, it's basically each one of these pieces is like separately flexi-color, I guess. But if you have just the single piece, then it's only gonna be apparently still the beam and the posts. I stand corrected. I see. This is why I did not have that much time with the pack. I still haven't explored everything to its fullest, which feels bad. I really was like, oh my god, I have early access. I need to do well, but at the same time I was like, oh, I should have thought a little bit further ahead because I did not have that much time. Anyway, making corn maze. Oh yeah, corn! There's freaking corn! Wait, where's the corn? What? There is corn. Why is it not? Oh, I'm getting corner. Look, corn. But why is the corn plant not showing up? Barnyard. Oh, it's called maize. Maize. Yeah, but it's corn. We got corn, baby. Very nice. Yeah. I found it. Yeah, we got the picket fence, which are decent. And then a lot of the pieces are a little bit too much. Like slightly too themed or too... Not even themed. They're like too stylized in a way. I don't see myself using these in many different settings, basically. These are still very cool to use in all sorts of areas. I mean, look at that gear over there. That'll be cool to use for something. That's interesting. This one's great for Australia areas though, so that's a nice general piece. And then these gates are pretty neat. Like you can also... you can also take the gate kind of apart. Which is cool. Okay, position snap doesn't work. That's odd. Because it's supposed to attach like this. And this one goes into there. So this is a really cool gate. Because you can like open and close it as well. And it swivels around the swivel, which is a really cool detail. So that's really neat. But yeah, other than that, just a good pack. It's some solid stuff. Nothing too amazing. Like this stuff is like, this thing is huge, which made us go a bit like, why? And it's also, we thought this was an editable sign, but it's not, which is a bit odd. But yeah, no, just a couple of neat pieces that will be fun to use. But other than that, nothing too much. So, I'm going to wrap up here. We'll probably be live with this again another time, or we're going to be live with Ecopark soon, and maybe we'll see what we can do with the pack in Ecopark. I don't think I'll be able to add many of these animals, or any, really. I'm thinking maybe we can add the chickens somewhere in Ecopark, which could be fun. But other than that, not that much. But I really want to do another Ecopark stream. I don't know how much we'll do with Ecopark Lindow. It'll just be another little project for me to jump into whenever I feel like it. Maybe while the pack is still fresh, I'll do more with it. But I'm also going on holiday in like a month. And I want to get a Beeksbergen video done before then. I kind of really want to finish the Elephant Valley before I go on holiday. So, we'll see, is basically the thing. But Ecopark will definitely be a thing that when I finish the Beeksbergen, I will be spending more time on. because it will be really fun that once autumn actually rolls around, we'll have a little autumn project to work on. So, yeah. Currently building a wall park in Germany. Always imagine there being a little museum to this old-timey historic farming, and it will fit perfectly. That's really fun. Yeah, that's also a fun way to do it. I love visiting wild parks. I visited another one yesterday, the one of Düsseldorf. And wait, was it Düsseldorf? I think so. Now I'm doubting. It is Düsseldorf, right? Yeah, I went to Düsseldorf, the wild park in Düsseldorf. It was really nice. I loved it. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. I am running out of things to talk about, and I'm running out of quick ideas. I need some time to think and plan some stuff out before we continue on building. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream. Ecopark, Beekse Bergen. Probably not Beekse Bergen actually, although there are some more signs to be made, so we could. But we'll see. We'll see what I feel like. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream a little bit. Hope you guys are gonna have some fun with the Barnyard Animal Pack when it releases tomorrow. No, don't end it. I'm sorry, man. My throat is killing me. I really gotta go to bed soon. Is it out? No, the pack is not out yet. It will come out sometime tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled. I am currently in early access indeed. So, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. So, yeah, hope you guys liked this stream. Hope you guys are looking forward to Ecopark Lindow. In the future, at some point, who knows, maybe it will not go anywhere, but I think this will be a really fun project, and we can do some really cool stuff with it. So, we'll see, that's all I can say, always. But, have a cough, sweet, need to watch this, I am. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy watching it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. See you all in the next whatever. I already said that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.